this one day, as we go say, I no go talk chow. You know, I'm going to go straight to the recipe. You know, you go know what they talk about. When we say flavors, this be flavor. Using everyday things in your kitchen. Chale, and must try. Well, where I feel, never done. The same, none smoking. Why would I even say such a thing? Anyway, how do you know you are at Ndudu by Fafa? Right, I've gone ahead and I've smoked my chicken without a smoker. But not only just that, I still infused it with my flavors. Now, if this is your first time, you're welcome and thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, and the notification button. What that means is each time I upload a video, you're notified of it, you don't miss a thing, and also it will be delivered straight to your email address. So I hope you're ready for this recipe, which is just packed with natural flavors, of course. I'm going to talk about the marinades and how I do infuse my flavors. So I have got my chicken legs, 2 chicken legs, and I'm adding 1 tablespoonful of smoked paprika. Now, in the absence of that, you can use your charred red peppers that you do blend. So yes, you're not left out at all. Now, to this, I'm adding my cumin spice mix, which is made out of ginger, onion, garlic, and cumin. Cumin seeds, of course. Now, you can get cumin seeds online and they're readily available in most supermarkets. Now, if you watch my previous video about how to marinate your meat, chicken, I did cover the basics of marinades. So what I've done is pre-marinated this and placed this in the freezer using my freezer bag, and it was dated. Now, when I was ready, I took it out of the freezer to defrost. So now that I've got it, I'm like, shall I grill? What should I do with it? And in actual fact, I was going to grill this with some okra, but then I decided to do something else. So I've got my clay pot, yeah, okay. I was just cleaning my fridge. I realized I had some few herbs that were dry, you know. I just had to create something out of it because I just don't like waste. Oh, I added 1, then 2, then 3. I was like, oh, my chicken, clay pot. Do you know what? Let's smoke this. And I'll tell you what, it's the most incredible thing I've ever done. Yeah, I liked it. Why didn't I do this like ages ago? Anyway, better late than never. Absolutely. So let's start. I mean, this was a chance idea to just smoke my chicken as I was clearing my fridge because I have been away from the kitchen for a bit. So I saw the onions. I was like, oh gosh, don't tell me I have to throw this away, considering I really don't like waste. And I saw the clay pot. I was like, nah, you're gonna go in there. And I saw the thyme as well, which was slightly dry, and then some bay leaves that I had as well. Now, I'm quite lucky because my next door neighbor has a bay leaf tree that, you know, comes across my fence, so it's just an easy picking thing. I mean, I've told her, she knows, she's happy with me picking it anyway. So yeah, I can help myself to the fresh ones. Now, in the absence of that, you can use the dry ones. I mean, you can be adventurous with the type of herbs that you use. You know, you try rosemary as well, sage, whatever herbs that you have. So instead of throwing it away, if you have a clay pot, you can actually emulate this. It's just about infusing that flavor. Now, of course, I have marinated the chicken in that beautiful smoky paprika flavor anyway with a cumin spice mix. So you can see it's got this sort of woody aromatic taste going through, and it's going to be smoky as well. Now, when I tell you this is not any other food and this is Ndudu by Fafa, I am telling you that this is not any other food, but this is Ndudu by Fafa. Hey, yeah, 2019, yes. At this point, do preheat your oven to 200 degrees and carefully place your chicken pieces on top of your herb mixture, as you can see me do here. Now, if you are touching the raw chicken, it's best to wash your hands clean with soap and water. Yes, because you just don't want to contaminate it with anything else. So now that this is ready, I'm going to add something else. I found these green chilies in the fridge and I was like, you coming into this pot, you know, you're welcome, definitely. I think the point I'm trying to make here is make use of what you do have. Of course, I found my clementine peel. was like, oh yeah, I do like that citrusy smell, and especially when it's smoky. So, like I remember back home in Ghana, after you've had a barbecue, what we tend to do is we have oranges as our like dessert in a way. So the peel of the orange is then placed in a live coal, and that wards away like mosquitoes and stuff. And I do love that smoky citrusy smell. So definitely I was like, yeah, I can see how this would infuse into the chicken, especially when I've marinated the chicken in that beautiful smoky paprika with a cumin spice mix. So yeah, it's a winner, definitely. So here I've got everything, I think almost. Yeah, should I leave that just the way it is now? So at this point, my oven is preheated to 200 degrees. But before I place this in the oven, I'm going to start off the smokiness here, right on top of my gas. So I've got the gas on a very high heat at this point. This is just to trigger the start of the smokiness. And once it starts, I will then transfer this beauty into the oven, and I'll reduce the heat in the oven from 200 degrees to 165 degrees, because I want that smokiness to just be infused just slowly and gently, just cooks gently. So yes, the chicken will form a lovely crust on the top. Now bearing in mind, I've taken the skin off this chicken. So yes, you have the option of leaving the skin, but I think that I prefer it this way, because I think that the smokiness will just infuse entirely into the chicken. Now you will not even believe what I did with this chicken. It's a process, it's a process, definitely. So yeah. Now, after about 10 minutes, the smokiness starts, as you can see here. Now, it's imperative that you do have your extractor fan on, or better still, open your windows. This is why I then place it back in the oven, because that finishes it and it traps all that smokiness in the oven. Absolutely. Now, the smell alone is just incredible. Having the thyme and the bay leaf, and you're having the onion as well, the spring onions coming through, and all that flavor with the clementine peel. So that's just infusing. You're having the citrusy aromatic smell, smokiness coming through. So yes, you place this in the oven, and I'm going to slow cook this for about, an hour. Yeah, that's why I've reduced the heat to 165, so that your chicken is not overdone. It's just so and perfect. Now, this is what Ndudu by Fafa is all about. It's about enhancing the natural flavors of dishes, and, by use of your herbs and spices. And also, I'm a great advocate for no wastage. So finding this way of using my old herbs is just incredible. Now, do bear in mind, concentrating on the flavors that you are going to be accustomed to anyway. So it's not deviating from it, but it's just opening your sense of imagination and thinking outside the box when it comes to your meals. Don't eat the same boring food every single day. You want some inspiring dishes? This is the place for you. Now, to my loyal subscribers and to my notification gang, guys, we love you so much. How can I forget about you? You guys, without you, I'll be where I am now. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope 2019 is treating you really, really well. If not, at least try some of my recipes. It will pull a smile on your face. Now look at this beauty. Look how dark, rich, and smoky it looks. This is just not any other food. Ndudu by Fafa no koba ndudu oba Fafa enyala. Weda alaimo smoky nemakula. Aya emodude avivin tonyen tomopo de mada anua eduane no ma ye smokiness koye onkwan bi kana faka ho ona. Say what? Oh, say what? I did it again. Yes, I know. Abanka, we don't call. Oh, can you? Oh, okay. Thank you. Into Dubai for fun. Nay. My grenade. Go back to Ndudu for fun. Just like that. Kacheno, yeah. I hope you have enjoyed this recipe and you're inspired to try it. I mean, think about this. You shred this into a lovely sandwich, or even into your fried rice. Now, if you'd like to see this amazing fried rice recipe, leave your comments below. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification button so you don't miss a thing. I mean, the list is endless, isn't it? Ooh, what shall I do? Maybe just make some flatbread, add some mozzarella, add a little bit of the chicken, roll it, melt it. Oh my God, do I need to do? Anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I will be leaving the list of ingredients and measurements on my blog in ndudu.fafa.blogspot.com. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter as Ndudu by Fafa. So do pass by and say hi. Until next time, take care of you. Be nice, be beautiful, and guess what? I love you just the way you are. And if you're ever gonna change, just change for yourself.